Hi, Giovanna here from Virtualbadge-io, and in this video we're going to talk about the 3 different plans that we have, and I'm also going to try to help you on finding the best plan for you. So we have a starter plan, a pro plan, and an expert plan. And the plans, of course, differentiate themselves with different features. With virtual badges, you can create badges and certificates. These are different things. Badges are not verified, so the idea is that you can use badges to recognize pretty much anyone in your company for deeds that they do, and these doesn't necessarily need to be verified. So badges are, for example, used in case you have a new hire in your company and you want to send them a badge that they can post on their social medias and say that they are very happy to start working with you, or maybe you can have a birthday badge, or maybe you can have an event in your company and you want to send out badges for all the people who are participating and give them something to be proud about and that they can share on social media. So badges have a lot of this marketing intention behind them, and they're not verified, which means that the person who posts the badge could be the person who receives it, or it could be another person. We do not track it. Whereas certificates, on the other hand, as the name says, are certificates, and they are certifying if a specific person has completed a specific task. So the difference is here that certificates are verifiable and can be tracked. So every time you're issuing certificates, the person who receives them also has this unique code associated with their certificates, and they can be they're hosted in our websites or on your website, and they can be validated 24 hours a day. So anyone can check if the person who's sharing the certificate really is the person who has received the certificate. So that's the difference. And now about the plans: Starter, Pro, and Expert. From Pro on, you can already issue certificates. If you are on a starter plan, you only have the possibility of issuing badges. Besides that, there are also other differences. For example, on the starter plan, you only have access to basic statistics, so you do not really get to see where the badges are being shared online. You know how many badges were created, but you don't see if they were shared on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and so on. And you also have a limited amount of certificates or badges that you can have activated. So the starter plan, as the name says, is really a starter for you to explore a little bit the software and then decide whether you want to use it to issue your badges or your certificates or not. From Pro and Expert on, you already have the possibility of changing here the amount of participants that you need, and you also have more features as well. So from Pro and Expert, you can start issuing certificates. So as I said, certificates are validated. So that starts from Pro and Expert. And you also have the possibility of issuing of sending certificates to more than 25 people per month. 2 main differences now between the Pro plan and the Expert plan. First one is the amount of badges or certificates that you can have activated at the same time. So Pro plans only allow you to have 5 certificates active, whereas Expert plans give you a limited amount of certificates. And there's one other big difference, which is the validation process. So expert plans allow you to validate the certificates of all your participants inside your own website. In other words, what does it mean is, in this case here, I'm a participant of an example certification, and I just shared my certificate online on my LinkedIn profile, and if anyone would click on it, they will be redirected to this certification page, right, where the validation is taking place. So right now they're verifying, okay, if this certificate with this certificate ID really belongs to the person, Giovanna Vieira here, who has just shared it online. And this thing is what we call the certificate validator. So the certificate validator, as you can see right now, is being hosted inside the Virtual Badge website. If you go to an expert plan, you can choose it to host the certificate validator inside your own website. So everyone who clicks on the certificates of your clients or the certificates of your participants will be redirected to your website, where this validation process is going to be taking place. So you also have a lot of relevant traffic being redirected to your pages. And that's it. You can then choose the amount of participants that you need. So every time you're sending out a certificate for one participant, you're consuming a participant credit. So that's the idea. You can either choose the amount of participants that you're going to need per month or on a yearly basis. Just choose the one that makes more sense for you and select your plan. I hope it was useful. Bye-bye.